Derek here from the Boulevard. We're going to go into our second mobility series, which today targets the hips. So when we talk about the hips, we're thinking of the front, we're thinking of the glutes, we're thinking of the side. We're also going to touch on our QL, which can be a muscle that gets tight and can lead to back pain. So if that's something that you suffer from, this little mobility sequence is a really good one to do. So to start with, what we're going to think about is we're just going to turn the fingers back so they're pointed towards the wall behind me. That's going to open up your chest and your shoulder, okay? Feet are just outside the shoulders. And all we're going to do is some hip openers. We're going to drop the hips to the left and to the right. Nice and relaxed, just turning as far as you were comfortable with. So very gentle from right to left. And you'll find the more of these that you do, the range will increase. Again, I want to keep that chest up nice and tall. But to progress this drill, as I drop my hips to one side, I'm going to turn my head to the opposite side. So if I drop to the right, I'm looking over my left shoulder. As I drop to the left, looking over the right shoulder. Okay, so right look left, left look right. Again, deep breaths in here, nice and easy. Not forcing anything. Now I'm going to target a bit more glute. So I'm going to turn my hips to the left. I'm going to take my right hand to the left side as well. So everything is turned to the left. Now, I'm just going to target more the glutes. We want to think about distancing your knee from your head. So I'm going to lift my head up as high as I can to the ceiling. I'm going to collapse forwards into a stretch wave. From there, I'm going to turn a bit more to the left. Reaching that head forwards, collapsing down towards the left. I'm going to turn again. Reaching that head forwards, collapsing down to one side. One more turn. Going to reach that head forwards and collapse down. This is called a stretch wave, which is great for loosening out fascia. That continuous movement will definitely unglue some tight areas. Our third progression is I'm going to stay in this left position. I'm going to put my left elbow down. So left elbow stays down. Now all I'm going to do now is take my right hand and reach back behind me, reaching towards the wall. And that's going to get into the QL, it's going to get into the hip flexors, squeezing this right glute, taking some deep breaths in. 3, 2, 1, and I'll just come out of it in that wave pattern. And now we come to the other side. So we just drop the hips to the right. From here now, I take my left hand over, everything is turning to the right. We begin that stretch wave, that continuous movement. So I want to distance my knee from my head. Head reaches up to the ceiling, collapsing forwards, turn to the right. Reach that head up, collapse forwards. Every time you turn to the right some more. Reach that head up, collapse forwards. If you find a real particular area of tightness, you can just scan and stay here for a little bit, working on that continuous movement, which is going to unglue that tissue. So just feel free to play around and scan in those areas. Leading into our third progression, where I drop that elbow down. Okay, everything is turned to the right, remember? And from there, I take my left hand and reaching back towards the wall behind me, spreading my fingers apart, squeezing the left glute, reach, 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 reach. Again, you can breathe into this, holding for maybe 30, 40 seconds, and then when you're finished, wave out of it. Okay, we're going to finish now, back in our rotations again. You'll find that you'll have a little bit more range. So always good to test, retest from start to finish. This is an excellent drill to do. You can do it as a warm-up, where you do it quite quickly. You can use it as a cool-down. In a cool-down, you would simply go slower. You can do it on a daily basis to improve mobility, improve back health, hip health, and it only takes a few minutes. Okay? Mind yourselves, take care, and we'll see you guys soon.